Yeah, and you get to this point in the season, all 8 teams here, they're not going to strike out. There's not going to be a team here that's going to strike out. They're going to put balls in play with 2 strikes, just like the very first guy of the game. He put a ball in play and made us make a play, and it's going to be the teams that play defense and pitch well. And, when we start doing that and when we do pitch well, our hitting's going to come along. This time of year, we've seen so many hitters. So many pitchers, so many live arms that the hitting this time of year is better than what it was, a month, 2 months ago. Yeah, I never feel good with coming out without a lead, or at least even with a team. So, I felt good about what I did today, but there's some points in the game where I could improve. There's no doubt about it. I was trying to pitch around one guy and he ended up getting a little hit, but for me to keep our team in it, I knew we were going to score some more runs. I just didn't know when it was going to be, but to only come out of the game 1 run down was big for us and big for our morale, not to give that second run up, because it's so hard to get 2 runs to tie, but you can get 1 run to tie. The thing is, it's the key of who gets hot at the right time, and for us right now we're kind of rolling, and not only the physical part of it, but mentally we get down in the game, we're like, man, we're going to be okay, we'll be able to come back, because we've done it for the past month. We go down in games or we're only up 1 run, we feel like our bullpen's going to come in and shut the door, and that's evident also from what we've done in the past month. So for us to be able to do that and to have the confidence, not only physically but mentally, that this game's not over until that last pitch is thrown, is also something that humbles us. It's also not over when we're on the mound. The Virginia game, it was close until the end. This game was really close to the end. So for us to just keep battling and grinding and finding a way to get the job done has been big. That goes without saying, and it's same as when you're playing in a regional at home, when we were in Starkville, and for us to be able to get a win that first game was big too. So you get a day off tomorrow, we'll go practice, I'm sure, and get some things right, and we'll come back on Monday and be in the winner's bracket and see who wins this next game, and we'll hopefully be ready to play just like we were today.
What do you think about the yellow cleats, the yellow in the MS?
I didn't wear them today. I don't hate them by no means, but that's just something that is a thing that for us we're going to be able to do, and if you want to wear them, Coach gives us the freedom to wear them, and it's a personal preference to a lot of us, and Adidas does a great job of supporting us and giving us gear, and man, they've given us so much since we've been here in the College World Series that you can't complain anything they've done. They're a great organization and great somebody that we really trust in is Adidas. So I don't really hate them, but just for me, I hadn't broke them in. That's one reason why I didn't wear them. They're pretty neat. That's a pretty neat concept, and for them to come down during Super Bulldog weekend this year when we were playing, their whole Adidas rep, I got to go meet all of them. For us to, they showed us the cleats then, and they said, y'all make it to the World Series, we'll send them out and give everybody a pair. So some guys like them, some guys don't. I think if you're in high school or younger, we've getting a lot of positive feedback from that, and some people older than that, we've getting some negative feedback. So it's just personal preference. I'm a 2-seam guy from the right side. I can 88 to 91, sometimes 92, and you see Ross comes in and just changes the whole game, the whole complexion of the game. He comes in from the left side, a little funky delivery, and he's getting sinks still. He's 82, 83, and a nice little slider to lefties, and for him to throw timing off like that, you have to use him in the right position or behind the right people. And, I feel like everybody in our staff that's going to start, he's going to be a great job of coming behind them. Or if he comes in, in a third person to pitch in a game, he's going to do a good job of whoever he's coming behind. And that's just his identity, man. If he just stays at 82, 83, I know Coach Cohen's talked about it so many times, and he's just going to create ground balls. And even the inning that they kind of produced a little bit there, and, they had the ground ball to Pirtle, and then they had the soft line drive to right field. Nothing was hit hard off Ross today, and, that's big. He's really getting off barrels right now. At the beginning of the year and last year, I was like, are you serious? Is this guy really getting outs? But now that's who he is. Coach Cohen's really done a great job of letting our personality, whoever we are, nobody's the same. For him to let Ross's personality show, that's when somebody's going to play their best, is when, he's a competitor when he's out there, don't get me wrong, but as soon as he steps in that dugout, it's smiling, laughing, having a great time, and for him to have that kind of character is really been big for our team. Now that's who he is. Coach Cohen's really done a great job of letting our personality, whoever we are, nobody's the same. For him to let Ross's personality show, that's when somebody's going to play their best, is when, he's a competitor when he's out there, don't get me wrong, but as soon as he steps in that dugout, it's smiling, laughing, having a great time. And, for him to have that kind of character is really been big for our team.